Hey, I am Alan Chitty. This is my new trick called The Great Escape, just released by the World Magic Shop. At the moment there's no video on their site. I think there will be of a children's magician doing the trick, and nothing on YouTube. But I'm not a children's magician, but I'll just show you what you get and walk you through it. So that's the packing, and in the package you get 4 animal cards, big animal cards: a tiger, a monkey, a zebra, and an elephant. Okay. You also get this revelation envelope, revelation prediction, depending on how you play it. You also get good instructions, including the script to be used, although there's plenty of room for you to develop your own ideas, obviously. And if I tell you the way it goes, you talk to the children, you say, I want 4 of you to play the part of animals and come out here and hold these cards, because this is a story about 4 animals in a zoo. And so 4 children come out and each one chooses a card, and they stand holding the cards like this. And so you say, well, on the first day in this story, which I've written the story, I wrote the story, and it's in there, my story. Let's see what your story would be, because yours could be different from mine completely, couldn't it? But on the first day, what happens is that 2 animals escape. I want you children to choose which 2 escape, and it really doesn't matter. They can choose absolutely any. They could choose the monkey and the elephant. But let's say they choose the zebra and the elephant to escape. So there's the elephant and there's the zebra. They choose those 2 to escape. Honestly, they could choose any 2, but all they see then is that these 2 animals disappear off into the distance, don't they? And the 2 children holding those 2 go off to one side of the stage and hold them with their tails showing. And those animals aren't in the story anymore, are they? So now on the second day, the keepers are looking for the other animals, and they're really looking after these 2, but somehow or other one of these escapes. Children, which one do you think escapes? And again, they can choose either one. It really doesn't matter. There's no magician's choice. What they say goes. So let's say they choose the tiger to escape. So this time it's the tiger who disappears into the distance and joins the other 2. So that leaves day 3. There's only one animal left in the story. You've decided that the last one left in the story is going to be the monkey. Okay, now you decide again whether he escapes or he doesn't escape. Really, again, I assure you, it doesn't matter what they say. They can say absolutely what they want at every stage. And so supposing they happen to say, well, not that he stays in at the end of day 3, which incidentally is the end of the story, but they say he escapes. And so that child turns the card around and goes and stands in the middle of the stage. I think probably that's at that stage. And so you draw attention to the fact that they've made all the choices, and their decision was at the very end of the story. There was only the monkey in the story, and he'd escaped. At this point, you remember that over here was the version of the story that you wrote, and you say, let's have a look at how your story compares to my story. And you take out the rather nicely produced card, which says, when the story ended, only the monkey was left, and he had finally escaped. And that's exactly, of course, what they'd decided had happened. And they always decide what happens, and you've always got it right at the end, even though there is no, you can show the space, there's no, nothing in the envelope for them to see, nothing in the envelope at all. There we are. And so the magic, obviously, is that they've got the same story as you've got, and all the other things that you can draw attention to what might have happened. So there's lots of scope for invention, but there is a script supplied that you can use if you want to. No magician's choice, as I say. It's just nothing to remember, no sleight of hand or anything like that. You just ask very simple, clear questions. Which animal escaped? Which animal stayed? Whatever they say, you do. You've decided in advance what it's going to say in the envelope, and they always get to that same point. What's supplied, as you saw, was for the monkey to be the last animal left in the story. But if you make your own cards, and World Magic Shops say they may produce them in due course, then you can make, for example, when the story ended, only the zebra was left and he was behind bars. And so you can make sure that the zebra is the last one in the story. Incidentally, if you buy it from me, I'll let you have the artwork for the zebra ending. And in due course, I'm going to make artwork for the other endings as well, which are all the other animals. So that if you're doing 2 shows in quick succession or with the same children, you can offer them alternative endings. It doesn't have to always end with the monkey. Make them yourself, or very easy. I just scanned the stuff, you know. It's available from me at a good price and available from all the magic shops, I'm sure, in due course. I think there's not much more to say, except to say it'll be on sale on my website in due course, but at the moment that isn't prepared, and so best really if you want to email me or phone me. All the information is on my website, but that's my my email address. So anything, questions or anything of that sort, give me a ring. It's on the on this YouTube, and good luck. Thanks very much.